Hi everyone, this is a tutorial for the Darth Maul lightsaber assembly. This is probably the most complicated lightsaber design that I have ever done so far, so this video might be a bit long. Now I'm gonna show you how to turn these into this. We'll start by taking the two of the biggest part. This is the main shaft of the lightsaber, left and right. You put them together, and next step is grabbing what I call the crown piece. You see all these ridges, just line them up with the grooves on the shaft and just slide it in. Before that, you might notice that there's a number 7 carved onto the shaft right here. Each section of it is actually numbered so that you remember the sequence. You don't have to remember the sequence. There's a tiny 7 inside of the crown as well, right here. After that, the next step is grab whichever piece that has 6 on it. That will be this little ring with the number 6. Oh, there goes my background. Sorry about that. See that? 6. Okay. Slide it in. We have 7, 6, so 5. Four. This one. 3. 2. And 1. This one, it's actually a screw design. Just line it up, turn it. You just have to tighten it a little bit. There's not much space for you to turn, as long as it holds all the other disc in place. That's good enough. So basically what we did is we started down this ridge, this groove right here, and we worked this way, and we finished all of that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this piece would be number 8. We'll find whichever piece that has 8 marked on it on the inside of the ring. Slide it on. Next we come to 9. And 10 to 13 are all these rings right here. The numbers are carved on one side of it. So you see this is 10. Just put it on. This is a ascending ladder design with the this thing getting thinner and thinner, creating the hollow effect right here. 10, 11, 12, and 13. That's the last piece of the main body. Next part would be the crystal chamber. But hold on, let me just get this one in. There we go. This is the crystal chamber with the opening at the end. You can put a crystal in right now, or you can do it at the end of the step. doesn't matter. It's also a screw head connect. Okay. See here, this is 14, so find number 14. $15. And finally, the tail ring. Another screw design. Just turn this thing on. That holds everything in place. Now you might notice that the middle shaft is still sliding up and down. That's where the cover tack wheel comes in. Once that goes on to that hole, it keeps it in place. Now do not mistake this hole for cover tack with these two other holes for the buttons. The buttons are right here. We put in the cover tack first. Hear that click? That should lock it in place, no more sliding. And what's left is just the buttons. They're also click-on design. And there we have it, half of Maul's saber staff. Now, of course, it wouldn't be much of a Maul's lightsaber if you couldn't connect the two pieces together. You can do that by replacing the two tail rings with a connector. Now, the connector itself is made of 3 pieces. It's essentially just 4 pieces. Sorry, it's 2 halves of a connector held together by 2 rings. Now, when you're assembling this, make sure that you see that little square. Make sure that side is pointing outward. Points outward. Okay. That's the connector. Remove the tail ring, replace it with one side of the connector, and do the same with the other half. And there you have it. So this is a 100% aesthetic display piece. It works best sitting on your desktop or hanging off your belt at Comic-Con for cosplay. These things are all 3D printed and they are quite brittle. I wouldn't recommend too much of a swinging with this. And speaking of Comic-Con, if you want to hang this from your belt clip, that is a working cover tack. And the belt clip comes with the kit. Just hang that on your belt and you can walk around with this lightsaber. Alright, I hope that helps with the assembly process. If you guys still have any questions, don't hesitate to send me a message.